somatic dance is all about getting out of your head into your body. And the term somatic, it can actually be interchanged with bodily. It can be interchanged with physical. So somatic dance, body dance, physical dance. When you engage in somatic movements, you're actively working to release the stress and emotions that often get trapped in our muscles, the trauma that gets trapped in our fascia. Hi, my name is Shara Kay, and I'm a holistic pelvic care practitioner and licensed occupational therapist. I work one-on-one with women to help them let go of emotions that get stuck in their pelvic floor and help them reconnect with their divine feminine energy. I also run women's circles, and these circles are all about creating a safe place to express ourselves, release what's holding us back, and connect with one another. Today I want to talk about somatic dance and how it can help us release those trapped emotions that are stuck in our bodies, especially in the pelvic floor. Somatic dance, somatic movement, whatever you want to call it, this practice is all about moving in a way that feels good to you and tapping into your body's natural rhythm. It's the freedom of movement. With somatic dance or somatic body movements, there's no choreography, there's no right way, there's no next dance move. It's none of that. It's just about following what feels good to you. You're gonna tap into that intuition, that womb wisdom. You're gonna tap into those intuitive movements. You're activating your feminine energy when you do this, which the feminine energy that's in all of us, it encourages us to slow down, surrender, and reconnect with our inner flow. I also want to add in that men have feminine energy as well. Women have masculine energy. It's all about balance. We both have each type. We want to balance it. Emotions get stuck in our pelvic floor. This is an area in the body that can hold a significant amount of emotional baggage. I'm talking about stress, trauma, negative feelings like anxiety, anger, sadness. Those emotions will often settle here, right in the pelvic floor. And it creates this heavy, tense feeling, and it will eventually affect us in everything that we do. For example, when anxiety, anger, or sadness gets stuck in the pelvic floor, it will start to manifest in your real life as maybe you're having difficulty setting boundaries. This is when people-pleasing behavior might start to show up. Unresolved emotions can lead to struggling with saying no or being able to set a healthy boundary, whether it's in friendships, family, work, romantic life, whatever. It can also manifest as not knowing when to stop, overcommitting. Chronic stress in the pelvic floor muscles can lead to physical discomfort. That's usually what we're more accustomed to hearing about is, oh, I have pain during sex, or I have lower back pain, or it's uncomfortable for me to sit for long periods of time. Well, what will happen is that those chronic stress patterns will start to affect your posture. And of course, overall well-being. You might notice that you're more fatigued, less energetic, and again, that pain is starting to become an everyday thing. It's not just a once in a while thing. With that being said, it's very important that we release the stress and the sadness and the anger and the resentment and the grief that's stuck in our pelvic floor. When these emotions show up, it's so essential that we are releasing them through those body-centered practices like somatic dance or even gentle manual therapy techniques, aka gentle internal hands-on myofascial release, which is basically doing trigger point work in the pelvic floor, internally in the pelvic floor muscles. And as a holistic pelvic care practitioner, when I'm working one-on-one with clients, I guide them through somatic body movements like gentle rocking. We'll incorporate breath work. We'll set an intention. We'll incorporate visualization, vocalization, and all of these things are designed to help you release what's stuck in your pelvic floor muscles and the fascia. And when you put all those beautiful modalities together, you're promoting healing and emotional freedom from those emotions that are stuck in your pelvic floor. Now, of course, This is all backed by science. As a licensed occupational therapist who's been practicing since 2018, I rely on modalities like somatic dance. And because they're so important and so easy for anybody to incorporate in the privacy and comfort of their home, it's really a win-win for everybody. When you're using somatic dance or somatic body movements, these types of movements, they're created to calm your nervous system. They also can boost your mood by releasing those feel-good endorphins. When you practice somatic dance movements, you can find yourself escaping that overwhelming state of being. You'll start to stop getting stuck in your head, often referred to as being too much in your masculine energy. And instead, you'll start to dance away the emotions trapped in your pelvis. You'll start providing your body with that much needed reset that she's begging you for. As I mentioned earlier, you have masculine energy and feminine energy. Men have it, women have it, we all have it. And when we find ourselves like overthinking, being too much in our head, that's you activating your masculine energy. It will look like being too focused on logic, too focused on the facts, being too focused on what makes sense, too far in the future, trying to control everything, overanalyzing. And you'll find yourself so much caught in your head that you'll start to create a disconnect from your body and your emotions. And then in contrast, when you're activating your feminine energy, you'll start to find yourself more engaged with your intuition and the sensations of your body. Feminine energy keeps us present. It keeps us grounded in our physical experience. It also is just being. It's not thinking too much. It's just being present in the moment, feeling, and just going with the flow. By tapping into our feminine energy through practices like somatic dance, we are usually able to successfully start to release those pent-up emotions that get stored in our pelvic floor. Somatic dance can help us reconnect with our feelings and fully immerse ourselves in the present moment. The balance of masculine and feminine energy is so crucial. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or disconnected, I highly encourage you to consider exploring somatic dance and start to work on releasing the emotions stuck in your pelvis. It might just be the key to reclaiming your flow and enhancing your overall well-being.